My name is Kristan Dean. I'm the eldest daughter and the eldest grandchild of Merry Christmas from Heaven. My dad actually wrote Merry Christmas from Heaven back in 1989 as a gift from his mom, my grandmom. These are my grandparents. This is Christmas Eve of 1944, pretty much the day our family was born. Basically, they came to Christmas Eve in 1944 in their wedding clothes. They wore a bunch of fashions, some of them great, some of them were glad or over. And then in 1989, my grandmom came to Duxbury, Massachusetts for that Christmas Eve as the poem, Merry Christmas from Heaven. The poem is, I still hear the songs, I still see the lights, I still feel your love on cold wintry nights. I still share your hopes and all of your cares. I'll even remind you to please say your prayers. I just want to tell you, you still make me proud. You stand head and shoulders above all the crowd. Keep trying each moment to stay in His grace. I came here before you to help set your place. You don't have to be perfect all of the time. He forgives you the slip if you continue to climb. To my family and friends, please be thankful today. I am still close beside you in a new special way. I love you all dearly. Now don't shed a tear, because I'm spending my Christmas with Jesus this year. That poem arrived at our hands Christmas Eve of 1989. The next week, Happy New Year 1990. By 1995, over 1,000 families had called our home asking us where their poem was. We actually just thought my grandmom was making new friends. So every single family that has called has received their poem. It's a very divinely driven place because we don't really know where the poem is going. We just kind of follow it. We're at NFDA right now because in 1995, which is the first year we actually ever worked with a gift store, we received a phone call from the Nebraska Funeral Home in Waltham, Massachusetts, and Mary was asking my dad if she could have 300 Merry Christmas from Heaven frames to give to her family. My father was trying to figure out how anybody had a family that had 300 people. And we're Irish, so we multiplied. Well, once we realized that she was a funeral director and these were the families that she was serving, we worked with the Nebraskos to find a way that allowed this to be a part of their ministry to helping their families realize that relationships do not end because love cannot die. Every piece of Merry Christmas from Heaven and every piece of a gift from heaven tell how these poems came into our family. They give the family a prayer, which we pray is that the comfort, love, and peace that we have received and others have received is received by you and yours. We then tell the family where to find us on the internet, what our address is, what our phone number is, what our fax number is, and we pray every person that reaches out to us finds their connections with those that they love. At the moment, I am calling them Cheerios moments because Cheerios has a fantastic commercial about how relationships do not end. There is a woman, she is sitting, and you can actually feel the grief she is feeling. And then you see a small boy come over to her with a little box of Cheerios and says, "Mom, it's kind of like having Cheerios with Grandma." Merry Christmas from Heaven and a gift from heaven is all about those moments where we get to have our moments with our grandma, our moments with our sons, our moments with our daughters, our moments with our husbands, our moments with all those we love who now just happen to live in heaven.